Hi Capricorn, welcome to your week ahead taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. So with that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the link in the description box below. But before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's check it out. So this week, right, on the 21st of July, of the 21st of June, we have a solar eclipse in the sign of Cancer, which is your 7th house, especially if you are an ascendant Capricorn. The reason I always do the ascendant is because when it comes to eclipses, these are like really important points, right? So it's important that you get what is your true house that it is happening. And for you guys, if you are an ascendant Capricorn, this is in your true 7th house. So that's really exciting, right? Because it's all about your partnerships, it's all about your relationships. This is all about your interactions with other people. And when I say interactions, this is your partnerships, your connections, your collaborations, all of the connections that really make life worth living, right? So what is a solar eclipse? It's a grand beginning. This is an initiation of some sort by life, the cosmos, whatever you want to call it in general. Now, because this is it's a really powerful energy, right? This is a brand new beginning, it's a brand new start. And for a lot of you, especially those of you that are single, this could be bringing a partner into your world. Now remember, this isn't an event. Although it's a beautiful event and it is an event like that, it's not something to look at like, oh well, that's happened, so you know it's over and done with. An eclipse is kind of like the universe giving you a toolbox or a toolkit and says, right, okay, unpack that, and over the next 3 to 6 months you're going to see something sort of shape up for you. This is really exciting because what it says to me is, for those of you that are single especially, a new partnership, a new relationship, a new collaboration is on the horizon for you. This is, and because it's an initiation, this is welcoming something in that is going to be prominent for you from here on in. So for some of you this could be, I mean, and if you're partnered already, it could be a new start or a new direction for your relationship. Maybe you decide to have children. Maybe you decide to move together, you know, move in together as a partnership. Maybe you decide to work with somebody as a business, as a business collaborator. There's loads of ways that this can show up, but your 7th house is all about partnerships, connections, and connections and collaborations. But it's also, as well, it can talk about competitors. So you could find that over the course of this next 3 to 6 months, you yourself become more competitive because the market that you are in, you know, whatever it is, could be becoming more competitive. But the beauty of this is the 7th house always, it's about your open competitors. So you know who these people are. So it's kind of like you can look around you and say, right, okay, who is it that I need to know about? You know, who is it that I need to watch out for? So with that said, your key to the week, now that I've waffled on so much, is the Star card. That glimpse into the future, that hopeful glimpse into the future where you get a kind of a rough idea of where this is all going, what it's all been about, how it is all shaping up for you. This is a moment when I see the Star card, I'm always reminded that you should have hope and trust in the process that is unfolding for you. And over the course of this week, you're getting a little glimpse, just a small glimpse, into how all of these areas of your life are going to start to improve and what it is that you can do to improve them. For your actions and options, you have the 6 of Wands, right? You need to get your day-to-day stuff in order, right? Whether it comes to blowing your own trumpet, telling people why you're the person that they should pick, letting people know, why you are the one that should effectively win, why you should be chosen. All of that stuff comes up. The other thing is, on a day-to-day level, what are your habits saying? What is it that you are doing every single day that is bringing you closer to your goals? Have you started those things yet? If not, why not? And if not, what can you do about it? How can you take it in a different direction? How can you start to make this work for you? This is a really exciting card to have here. If you haven't seen it as well, please check out the weekly general. It will explain so much. For your communications and conversations, you've got the Three of Wands, right? How big are you truly prepared right now to take your ideas, right? Whether this is a business, whether it's a book, whether it's a blog, whether it's a partnership or a relationship, whether it's an opportunity that's just shown up out of the blue that is absolutely amazing. How big are you ready for this to expand to? You know, if that magical thing kind of that you've always wanted, needed or hoped for dropped in your lap now, how ready are you to move ahead with it? Because we all have this, we've all done it, right? We all get into this mindset of, oh, you know, I want this to happen. And then I do this with myself. I check in and say, well, actually, are you ready for that? You know, you say you want this, this and this, but are you ready for those things right now to show up? No? Okay. So go back to the Six of Wands. What can you do on a daily basis to get ready? All right, it looks like you're conversing or communicating with people that are either at a distance to you, or possibly for some of you, this could be international. This could be about you taking your business or your reach in your business or your arena or your job, wherever it is that you work, right? This could be seeing you taking it global in some way, shape or form. This is a perfect week for you to network, to find people to collaborate with. For your money and materials, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. You're in the money. You're in the money. So this is great, right? That Ten of Pentacles. Health looked very good this week. You could find this week as well that you have more energy than you've had in a while. You could find as well that this week money just seems to be available. It just seems to be flowing to you. It also looks like you're using the money and the resources that you have to the best of your ability. Now, where is it that you're going to find this cash boost? Where is it that you're going to find these these small sort of everyday wins, especially when it comes to money? Through your collaborations, through your connections, through reaching out, through really building the track that is going to take you on the path that it is that you really want to walk. And then finally, for your love and relations, you've got the Star card. So for those of you that are single, this does look like you are meeting somebody online. It does look like this is somebody that is going to be a part of your future. Now, remember, it's not an event. So it doesn't mean that just this week, you know, somebody's just going to show up out of the blue. It means that the potential, right, for all of this to happen, for all of these collaborations, connections, partnerships, relationships, the potential is there, right? It's being activated, it's being initiated. What you do with that energy and how you utilize it is what's going to count. So, but it does look like someone is coming in for you this week. It looks like a lot of you are connecting with people, and it does look like there'll be multiple people. I'm not seeing one specific person, I'm seeing several people. Now, the beauty of that, if you're single, is you get to pick, right? Whichever one eventually resonates with you more than anybody else is the one that you will settle on or with. For those of you that are partnered, this looks like you're really thinking long term, right? How do we buy our house? How do we get the money that we need? How do we save a deposit? You know, what do we have right now that we can get started with that is going to start to build this nest egg, that's going to start to build this stash pot of money that we already have? This is a very, very exciting week for you guys. In fact, I'd say it's probably one of the best weeks that you've had so far out of the year, which is, you know, it's great. Don't waste it. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.